Good morning and welcome, yoga friends. Thank you so much for joining me for another gentle stretch and breathe yoga. You found Yoga with Lisa, SXM, coming to you from the beautiful, beautiful island of St. Martin in the Caribbean. And this morning I was doing beach yoga, and we got a little rained out, so I came home, took a hot shower, and I'm ready to go for you guys. But yeah, it was a lovely, beautiful sunrise, and then suddenly out of nowhere here comes a little drizzle, so it's all good. We're grateful for the rain, grateful for the sun, grateful for whatever comes for this moment, and I accept it as it is with love and appreciation, knowing that I am not my experiences. I'm not my body, I'm not my mind, I'm not my life. All of these things are gifts that have been given to me. I'm an eternal spirit. And the same can be said for you, my friend. So stay grateful, stay centered on that gratitude, and don't let things get to you too much. All right, let's get on the yoga mat and start our exercise, our work in. We're going to stretch those legs out and lean back against our hands. So get your hands back behind your hips on the ground and just lean and let your shoulders squeeze up by your earlobes. Let your legs relax. Let your back sink down a little bit towards the floor. Release your belly. And then bend your knees and put your feet on the floor, but your feet are not close to your hips, just way out there. Drop both knees left and right. Remember, this is mostly about being in tune with the body, aware of the body, listening with love to whatever messages it has to give you, and do a lot of good breathing, especially exhaling out all the old. Get rid of the old, the new will come in and take its place, leaving you a little bit healthier and a little bit more content. All right, knees coming up, and let's bring the body up and grab those knees and pull the chest a little closer to the knees. Lift the face and look up. Breathe in. And then sit back on your tailbone, straighten the arms and hands are still holding the knees. Reach into the chest, and maybe lift your toes. But keep the heels on the floor. Round the back. Exhale. Pulling the chest up towards the knees again. Put the toes down and lift the chest, lift the face. Breathe in. And sit back on your tailbone, straighten the arms, lean back with your hands gripping your knees, and maybe lift your toes, flex the ankles, but keep your heels on the ground, chin to the chest, exhale. We're going to do that 2 more times. I'll stop talking so you can focus on what's happening with you. Exhale and inhale. Awesome. Coming back to centered seated position, let's have a half straddle. One leg's bent with the heel coming in towards the hips, towards the groin. Hello, who is that? Ellis. Namaste, Ellis. How are you today? Thank you for being here with me. All right, the other leg is extended out, so we're just going to take the hand and slide it up and down that extended leg out to the side. Reaching for the ankle or the toes. We're coming back up. Inhale, reaching, exhale, and just take a moment to do that a few more times, connecting your breath to your movement. Also, we're going to reach for the ankle and hold the hand right there. Bring the other arm out and back. Look up at the ceiling. Open the chest. Big breath in. Look down. Bring the hands together at the ankle and exhale. Look up. Inhale. Look down. Exhale. Keep moving with your breath. float up, reach both hands up, pull some apples out of the tree. Both hands up, bring them down to the floor in front and walk them forward. Maybe come down to your elbows, drop your head. Take your time, breathe in and out, release and relax through the shoulders and neck, the belly and hips. Then when you're ready, come up and we'll switch the legs around. Let the other side be the extended side. Half straddle sit, sitting tall, reach the arms up, breathe in, reach up. Excuse me, float the hands down. We're just going to take the hand to the thigh, the extended leg. Reach it towards the ankle and come up. And you can really press the heel of your hand into the quad, the muscle at the front of the thigh. All right, hold the hand somewhere down there where it's well suited and anchored on your leg. Reach the other hand up and take it back. Look up at the ceiling. Open the chest and breathe in. Close the hands together at the leg and look down. Exhale. Open and close. Breathe in and out. All right, hands out to the side. Reach it up. Prayer hands to your heart. And bring both legs in. Let your hands grab onto your knees. You're sort of a cross-legged position here. Hands grab the knees. And we're going to twist around behind you. Use your hands on your knees for just a little bit of leverage to push the body around. Inhale and exhale as you look left and right over your shoulder. A gentle twist for the spine. Just waking ourselves up here. Of course, Ellis over in Holland's probably the afternoon for you. For us, it's 10 o'clock at St. Mark, 10:06 right now. All right, face forward. Relax your shoulders and arms. We're going to take the chin in a circle. Take it down to the right, take it up to the left, take it down to the right, breathe in and left. Exhale. Inhale. And out and in. Around 2 more times. Let's change direction. Chin down to the left and up over to the right. Left, right, down, up. Breathing in and out. Beautiful. Just give yourself a little massage. Reach your hands back, squeeze and release the muscles of the neck. Go to the shoulders if that's calling to you. Go wherever your body says needs a little bit of attention, a little bit of affection. And then stretch the arms straight out and take them back. Crisscross, look down, exhale. Take them back. With the face, inhale. Crisscross the arms in front of the chest and look down. Exhale. Open and close. Breathe in and out. Look up. Look down. 2 more times. Awesome. Let's do a side reach. And try the other direction. Stretch those legs out. Give them a jiggle. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones if that's something that suits you and serves you in your yoga practice. And then you have something to push against, the hips, the hip bones, the pelvis points. against the yoga mat, pushing down. Gives you something to push against to lift. We're going to lift the entire spine all the way up to the top of the head, and the fingertips reach up, and I suggest you flex those ankles. Enliven your feet, enliven your hamstrings, enliven your knees, tight, tight, reach up, 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 breathe in and reach a little higher. Exhale and reach for the diagonal. Reach your fingertips and the top of your head towards the top of the wall across the room beyond your feet. Look down so your neck is straight. Reach with the top of the head and the fingertips. Reach, 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 reach. Breathe in and reach a little more than you ever thought you could. Reach, reach, reach. All right, bring the hands down next to the legs on the floor and just drop the head, relax the shoulders. Wonderful. Slide your body back up. Take your right leg and bend it. And we're going to take 2 fingers, grab your big toe, lift your heel. Bring it forward and back a few times. Heel to go as far forward as possible, and then the knee and the elbow back as far as possible. So it's a little bit like a slow motion sawing a log. Take it back, reach it forward. Take it back, reach it forward. Inhale, exhale. 3 more times. And then we'll just let that leg go down. Try the other leg. 2 fingers, reach for the big toe. Lift the heel up into the air. Forward and back, pulling the elbow and knee as far back as you can go, and then push the heel as far forward as possible. And breathe a lot. Breathing in and out. All right, let that leg go down. We're going to do the right leg again, the first leg again. This time, see if you can bring the foot across so that the ankle or the foot is on the thigh, just above the knee of the other leg. Bring your arms out and scoop the leg up in your arms. Hold it like a baby and rock back and forth. All right, stretch that leg out. Then the other leg, ankle on the thigh, arms out, scoop it up. Bring it up to the chest and left and right. Beautiful, stretch the leg out. Now let's get ready to lay on down. Coming to our backside. Knees are up, arms are up, sort of like a surrender or a cactus pose with the arms. Elbows are bent, hands are up. We're going to take the right heel and put it on the left knee, and then both legs go to the left. Once they're down, you can relax, and if they separate, it's okay. On your back again, bring the knees up. Take the left heel, put it on the right knee, and take both legs to the right. Once the legs are down on the floor, if they separate, it's okay. Just relax. The most important thing here is to relax, breathe deep, and keep that mind quiet. We want silence and stillness. Focusing on our body, focusing on our breath. Focusing on our gratitude. Extend your legs out. Reach the arms overhead. Stretch the body as long as possible, reaching the arms overhead. Pointing your toes. And breathe in. Expand your rib cage as big as it'll go. Big, big breath in. Exhale. Release, relax. Bring the arms down. Savasana. Relax. Sit down. Take a moment for just breath. Beautiful. Bring your right knee up to your chest. Give it a hug. Rock left and right, opening and closing the knee. All right. Stretch the leg up. Interlock your fingers behind the knee or the thigh. Or if you're a fan of using a strap or a belt, you can hook your foot in a strap or belt, and then maybe it's a little bit easier to control the leg. Just be careful that you don't ask too much too fast, because when you're using your arms, sometimes they're a little disconnected from what's happening back here in the back of the leg. We don't want to do too much too fast. We don't want to do any tears or extreme stretches for that hamstring. A lot of people have a very tight hamstring. You got to respect that. Rome isn't built in a day. You cannot overcome a lifetime of stiffness in one yoga class. We got to be patient and give it time. So here we are, stretching our hamstring. I would encourage you to take a good breath when the leg is away, and exhale as you pull it a little closer to the face. Inhale when it's away, exhale when it's close. Let your breathing lead the movement of the leg rather than the other way around. When you found your full range of motion and you know exactly where the stretch is intense, feel that intensity and then back away from it. Gently stretch right at the edge and back away. You're going to hold the leg right there for just a few moments. Let your hip and your hamstring stretch their own time frame. And now that we've been patient, if you feel the urge to go a little deeper, you can go a little deeper into your stretch. This is where the magic happens and flexibility really gains. Make some gains. All right, release, bend the knee, and let's roll over on the opposite hip. The foot comes all the way over to the floor. Maybe the knee finds the floor. Maybe it just sort of hovers above the floor. And take a minute to relax. Relax your chest, relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Relax your neck. Relax your breathing. The stubborn part of the body, the lower back, relax that too. Take that arm, the back arm, through a big slow circle. Reach up, breathe in, reach down, breathe out. Slow. And just go around 3 or 4 times. Slow. Breathe with the circle. Whenever you're ready, just bring it back to the ground. And 100% relaxation throughout the entire body. Once again, sit down. Soft and heavy. Free of fear, free of anger. going to stretch that body long and straight again. Reach the arms overhead. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe in. Relax. Bringing the arms down. Just take a moment in Savasana. Give it a hug. Let it move out and across. Open and close the gate. Rock a little bit if you like. When you're ready, stretch the leg up. And you lock your fingers behind the knee or the thigh or use your strap. And slowly, carefully, lovingly begin to do your hamstring stretch. Take your time. Work with your breath even more than you're working with your leg. It's all about the breath. Hold the legs steady, right at the therapeutic edge. Let the stretch settle into the tissues. And maybe after about 30 seconds, you'll find you can go a bit deeper. If not, you can stay where you are. Or you can come out of the stretch anytime. Keep breathing. Keep the mind quiet. Feel the urge to go a little deeper now, you can. Hold right there, keep breathing. Alright, release, relax, bend the knee, rolling over onto the opposite hip. Arms extend out any way that feels luxurious, comfortable, healing, rewarding. Take a moment to just breathe. Let's take that back arm for a big slow circle. Reach up, breathe in, reach down, exhale. Just go around 3 or 4 times, just so slow, connected to breathing. And whenever you're ready, just drop the arm back to a comfortable place to rest. Let everything let go. Return to 100% soft and trusting the earth to support you in every way. When you're ready, roll on your back. Return to your Savasana. Take your time. When you're ready, come back up to seated. We're going to do a full straddle down. Open those legs to a point where you feel a gentle stretch in the inner thigh. Wherever that is for you, it's fine. Arms come out and reach up. Pull apples from a tree. Up. Up. Reach up. Reach up. Breathe in and out. Both hands up. And come on down. We're going to take one arm up, one arm down, and over for a side reach. Floating back up, arms cartwheel around, and over for another side reach. Up and down. Up and down. Breathe in and out. Awesome. Come on down. Come on up. Bring the hands up. Come to your heart. Close the eyes. I want to flex the ankles. I know my feet aren't really on the screen right now. But flex the ankles. Let those toes point up towards the ceiling. If your knees are bent, put something supportive under your knee, like a rolled up towel or a pillow or a block, so you have a little support for those knees. Try and flex the ankles and lift through the heart, lift through the arms, lift through the top of the head. Just reach up. We want to connect the earth and heaven through your body, through your column of chakras. So reach up, lift the top of the head, lengthen the neck, expand your rib cage, breathe in. Fill your heart with love, energy, power, confidence, and slowly float the arms down. Hands to the floor in front and a slight gentle bending of the elbows. Down. Push it up. Bring it down. Push it up. Bring it down. Push back up. One more time. Down. Bring your legs in. We're going to crisscross in front of the pelvis. Feet coming back by the hips. Hands resting on the toes. Or the soles of the feet. Take a minute to let your hands, the palm of your hand, speak or communicate or share sensations with the sole of the foot and the other side as well. The sole of the foot and the palm of the hands have so much in common. Do they ever actually touch each other? Almost never, right? Fingers rest on toes. Take a minute to press your fingertips against your toes. Feel that connection. Each finger lined up with its corresponding toe. Nice. All right, put the hands behind your hips. Lean back on your hands a little bit and bring the legs around the other way, pulling the feet back by the hips a bit. Hands rest on feet. Fingers touching toes. Press your fingers against your toes. Let's get up onto our hands and knees. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, fingers spread wide, fingertips press gently into the floor. And arch your back up, drop your head. Drop your tailbone, tuck your tailbone under, creating a little release in the middle of the back. And then we transition to the cow pose, which we lift our head, lift our tailbone, and let the middle of the back sink down. But don't collapse in your shoulders. Press your hands strongly into the floor. Yeah. Breathe in. And as you exhale, Come back to the cat pose where the back is arched up and the head and the tailbone hang down or tucked down. Let's go back and forth a few times with our breath. Exhale when your face is down. Inhale when your face is up. Cat and cow. All right, drop down to your elbows. Stretch your right leg back, put the toes on the floor. And press back through that heel. We want a really straight knee. Press back, stretch your calf muscle, stretch your Achilles tendon. Press back. And then bring that knee to the floor and let's press the other leg back, put the toes on the floor and press back. Straight leg, straight knee. Press back, push back with the heel, stretch the Achilles tendon, the arch of the foot, the calf muscle, and just a little bit up into the hamstring. If your knee is straight, it'll go all the way up into your hamstring. Keep breathing. Knee down, back up onto your hands, and cat and cow some more. Let's thread the needle this morning. That's going to be the right hand going behind fingertips, behind your left wrist, and push it through. And the shoulder comes all the way down to the floor. The head, the side of the head comes down. This arm is still hand on the floor. The left hand if you're with me. Press it into the floor and feel the engagement of the muscles around your shoulder blade. Release and press. Release and press. Release and press. Release and press. Release. Lift the arm up. Let it go straight up into the air. Circle your wrist. Circle the other way. Now circle your whole arm from the shoulder. And circle the other way. And comes down. Take a rest. Let your whole body collapse. All right, hands to the floor. Press yourself back up to table. Cat and cow. I'm going to turn around so we can do the other side and still stay looking at you. All right, are you ready to thread the needle on the other side? Left hand behind right wrist. Come on down, side of the face and shoulder come down. This right arm, the elbow is above the wrist. Press it into the floor and release. Press and release. Press and release. Press and release. Press, release. Feel that engagement of the muscles in the shoulder blade in the upper back. All right, let's lift the arm straight up into the air above the shoulder. Circle your wrist. And circle the other way. Now circle the whole arm from the shoulder. And circle the other way. Hand to the floor. Press and release. Press and release. Press and release. All right, come back up to table, cat and cow. Let's get ready for downward dog. Hands are strong on the floor to support some weight. We're going to turn the toes under and lift the knees and lift the bottom up into the air. Drop your head. Reposition your feet.
Pushing the tailbone up and back. Think about your rib cage reaching for your thighs. And drop your head. Push the tailbone up and back. Actively push your hands into the floor. And think about your tailbone lifting up towards the top of the wall behind you. Beautiful. Let's come on down.
And we'll take ourselves back to seated. If you've got your belt or strap handy, or even just something like a bandana, that works. We're going to stretch the shoulder blades back again. So arms grab the towel or the belt or the bandana or the strap behind your tailbone. Hands are close together. Squeeze the arms straight. Lift the face. Squeeze at the top of your shoulder blades. Breathe deep. Now this is an intense feeling, but it's nothing to be concerned about. It's really good for you to squeeze your shoulder blades back. Push your chest forward. Inflate your lungs. Breathe in. Lift your face. I want to try and slide the squeeze down, halfway down towards the floor, and take your head to a level position. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze right behind the shoulders, in the middle of your shoulder blades. Squeeze, 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 back, back, back. Intense, but good for you. All right, slide it down to the base of your shoulder blades, and let's bow the head, stretching the neck. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the base of your shoulder blades. Keep breathing. Slide the squeeze up, lift your face and breathe in. Slide the squeeze down, bow your head and exhale. 3 times, slow it down. All right, one more time, just a good measure, and we'll release that strenuous back-reaching stretch by crisscrossing, giving yourself a hug. Cross the elbows in front. Lift the elbows and look up at the ceiling. Breathe in. Bow the head. Drop down. Exhale. Lift up. Drop down. Bow down. Breathe in. All right, lift the elbows and open. Bring the hands down. Let's take a moment to just breathe together. The wonderful thing about breath is it connects you to the present moment. Not worrying about the future, not rehashing the past. You're right here, right now. This is where your life is. This is the present. It's a gift. You're alive. You exist. You're here on this planet. Grateful. All right, so we did the hug and the reach up. Can you remember which arm was on top? Let's try to put the other arm on top. Point the elbows up, look up, breathe in, and bowing down. Look down, exhale. Up and down. Up and down. All right, arms reach out and up. Come on down. Beautiful. Let's try a reverse table this morning. Now your hands can be fingers pointing towards your heels or out to the side if that's better for you. Take care of your wrists. We're going to put our feet strong on the floor and lift the hips up. Look at the ceiling. Breathe in. Look at your knees. Exhale.
Inhale up.
Exhale, gaze towards your knees. Breathe in and out. When you come out of this, bring your hips back between your hands and straighten the legs. You're going to reach over the toes, look down between your knees. Reach, reach, reach. Pulling your hands back in, lift the body up. All right, it's time to do, what is it? I hear you. Plank challenge. It's our 60-second plank challenge, which has grown to be 80 seconds plank challenge. So we have, what do we have? The heel lift, the Spider-Man, the touch the hip, the touch the shoulder, and the side plank. So you can do all of those with me, you can do some of them, or you can do none of them. If you don't like being on your hands, if it's too much for your arms or your wrists, you can be on your elbows. You could also be on your knees instead of your toes. Any combination that works for you, wherever you are, plank will always find a way to help you out. You can do it even if it's very modified from what I'm doing, because that's how I started a couple years ago. So you can do it too. All right, are we ready to get up into the plank position? All right, so we are on our hands and either toes or knees, as you like, or on your elbows and toes, or on your elbows and knees. Here we go. We're going to take our strong plank position. You want to look down between your hands and make sure your hands are in a good position to support your body. Looking down and push the middle of your back up towards the ceiling. Between your shoulder blades reaches up to the ceiling. All right, touch your opposite shoulder and come down. Touch the opposite shoulder with the other hand and come down. Let's do the hip. Touch the hip and come down. Touch the other hip and come down. Return to a good, strong plank position. Be sure you're pushing your heels back. Let's lift the left leg up into the air. Let's drop it back down, and the right leg comes up into the air. And drop it back down. Let's do that again. Left leg up. And down. Right leg up. And down. Spider-Man, you bring your knee outside close to your elbow. And it's a little bit like Spider-Man climbing up a building. All right, hold your plank. And if you want to try side plank, we pivot the feet over to their edges and lift one hand up. Coming down, pivot over to the other side, reach the arm up. And come on down. Beautiful. Come to your knees. And we'll stand in mini mountain on our knees. Roll the shoulders back. Roll them back. Arms float out and up. Find your prayer. Pull it to your heart. Interlock your fingers. Squeeze and release. Take them in a circle. Close to the heart and up and away. Down and in. Up and away. Squeeze the hands and release. Keep breathing. Let's reverse our circle. Keep squeezing and releasing. Keep breathing. All right, shake the arms. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what's happening here. We're going to put our hands on our hips, fingers pointing down towards the floor. The thumbs are a little bit on the side there. So find a good anchor spot for your hands on your hips. Squeeze the elbows back a little bit and lift the chest, lift the head, lift the heart. Drop the head back a little bit. The heart lifts up towards the ceiling. Hold and breathe. This is all about lifting. Lift, lift, up, up. All right, come back up and let's come down to table again. Table it out. Let's do a diagonal reach. Right arm, left leg, balance out. Change sides. Change sides again. This time, reach it out. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, drop down, touch the floor. Up and down. Arm and leg lift to its extent and down. Changing sides. Left arm, right leg, reach up. Drop down, touch the floor. Bring it up and down. To the fullest extent that you can reach up and down. You will, of course, keep breathing. All right, let's bring the hands down. Let the knees go wide, let the big toes touch, and slowly ease yourself back to pose of a child, wide-legged pose of a child if your knees are apart. Just settle yourself down and hug the earth. When you're ready, rise back up. We're going to do our downward dog again, so turn your toes under. Strong hands, lift the body up, drop the head. Reposition your feet. Beautiful. Lift the hips up and back, drop the head. Bring the feet together, big toes touching on the inside. Put all your weight on your right foot, lift the left leg up. If you want to point to the wall behind you or the ceiling above you. Exhale, drop the toe to the floor. Inhale, lift it right back up again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Change legs. Right leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Drop it down, touch the floor with your toes and pick it back up again. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right, bring that foot down. Take a wide stance with your feet and walk your hands back. Straddle, hold, hang the head, hang the arms. Let's bring the feet a little closer together and start to move your hips like a figure eight. Reverse, go the other way around your figure eight. All right, settle into a forward fold. Let the head hang, let the body hang, ragdoll pose. Let the arms just hang in any way that feels like gravity's taking control of everything. Bend your knees, hands push against your knees. Slowly rise up. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders back, bend the knees, squeeze them back. Awesome, let them hang. Just the right shoulder over the top to the front. Isolate just the right shoulder doing all the work here. nicely. Just the left shoulder doing all the work. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Arms reach out, reach it up. Then we're going to grab fingertips above our head. Take the right hand, grab the left fingertips, and pull it to the right, which causes the hips to go in the opposite direction towards the left. Inhale up, switch fingertips and pull. Inhale up, switch again, pull. And up, pull. Up. Stretch tall, reach up. And drop your arms. Shake your hands, shake your arms, shake your shoulders. Wonderful. Let's do a little bit of a warrior sequence. We want to take a wide stance and turn both legs left. Actually, I misspoke. The back leg is the foot is across your yoga mat. So it's not all the way to the left. The front leg is definitely aiming left. All right, the left leg is in front and bend that left knee. The back leg, the right leg is straight and the foot is across. Reach the arms out and straight up. Breathe in. Left hand forward, right hand back. Turn the body sideways. We want the pelvis to sink down while the head lifts up to create space in the middle of the body, allowing everything to have plenty of room, plenty of air. As you breathe, just flip your hands. Breathe in, and flip the hands over. Breathe out, flip them back. Slow it down. All right, take the hands back. One hand touches the leg behind you, and the other hand reaches up. Arch back in a graceful shape. Come back to warrior two. Arms forward and back. Take the back hand over the top and start like you're swimming. Rotate the arms and then touch the floor by your foot. Come back, backstroke the arms. One time around, 1.5 times. And then graceful warrior. Forward, touch the floor. Backward, and reach. Let's go again. Touch the floor. And reach. Flow back to warrior two. Flip your hands as you breathe. And slowly we rotate around, letting the right side be the front this time. The back leg is the left leg. It's straight. The foot goes across. The front leg definitely aiming to the right. The front knee is bent and the knee is over the ankle. Arms float forward and back. Flip your hands as you breathe. This time, bring the hand in front up and the back hand to the leg. Graceful warrior. Moving forward, swing the arms 1.5 times. Touch the floor next to your foot and backstroke. Up we come. And graceful warrior back. Touch the floor. Inhale up. Reach back. All right, come back to warrior two. Flip your hands as you breathe. All right, we're going to turn to a straddle stand. Round your back, bend your knees, and bring your fingers all the way down to the floor. Bend your knees, round your back. Rise back up. Lift the energy in your hands. Bring it overhead, stretch tall, reach up. Breathe in. Hands floating down. Round your back, bend your knees, touch the floor. Exhale. Rise up. Lift that energy up to the sky. Breathe in. And one more time, round your back, drop your head, bend your knees, touch the floor, and rise up. Reach up. And bring those hands all the way down. Let's take one step back to mountain. A little off center. 2 steps will do for me. Beautiful. Take your right hand up. Watch it slowly reaching up. Reach, reach, reach. Up, up, up. Breathe in. Look down at your lower hand. Shake it. Make sure it's really hanging completely loose and free. Reach up with that upper hand. Pull your belly in. Do not arch your back. We're in mountain pose. The feet are connected to the earth. Equally weighted down at the heels and balls of the feet, left and right equal. Let's look up at the upper hand and drop it down. Let's look at the other hand. Raise it up, slowly up. Look up, reach up, breathe in, stretch tall. Reach, 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 up, up, up. Pull the belly in, no swaying the back. Careful again. Cast your gaze down at your lower hand. Reaching up, shake that lower hand. Make sure it's really loose and hanging. Reach up, up, up with the upper hand. Looking up at your upper hand. Reach up even higher. And then slowly let it lower itself down. Watch it all the way down. Let's do magic hands, lift and lower. Breathe in as you lift. Exhale, push the energy back down. Lift and push it down. Just your right knee is going to come up with the hands this time. Bring it up and lower it down. Let's try the left knee up and down. Kick and flick, make a circle, go all the way around, kick and flick away any tension that's left in your body, kick away anything that's hanging around, giving you bad vibes. When you finished your circle, turn it around, go the other way. Kick and flick, and kick. Get rid of anything that's negative hanging around. Shake your arms, swing, 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 and swing. Swing forward and back. Swing them all the way up, look up, breathe in. Bring them together overhead, all the way down. Sweep them right past your little toes on the floor. Bend your knees, lift your arms way up overhead like wings. Come down, past your little toes on the floor, and all the way back up. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees. Fingers go right past your toes on the ground and up behind. Reach up, Y stand, celebrate life. Big breath in. One more time, swing it down. Swing it back up. Bring the arms down. Roll the shoulders back one last time. Standing in mountain, feel connected to the earth. At your feet, your heels and balls of your feet. Toes are floating free. The arch is lifting with energy all the way up to the top of your head. Mountain pose, so important. Keeps us centered, balanced, in the moment, connected to breath, connected to the earth and heaven. I'm so grateful that you joined me today for some yoga. I hope you feel good. I hope it stays with you as you go through your day. Stay peaceful and centered. Keep breathing. Sending my love to you. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.